Wrestleheads, we are in action. SummerSlam weekend has begun. NXT Takeover's in the books. We're here to talk about it, give you the good old pre-show, the good old warm-up going into SummerSlam tomorrow. It's about to be on like motherfucking Donkey Kong. The way NXT ran tonight, it ran so good. It's like you said earlier, Randy Trips went 4 for 4.
Yes, he did. Well, you gotta say 5 for 5.
Well, 5 for 5, 4 for 4, 3 for 3, 2 for 2, but they went number 1 tonight. They were trending like, they were number 1 trending like after the first match.
And we try to get it right. We're back on Instagram.
Yeah, so, yeah. There you go. Hello, Instagram.
This shit was horrible.
Welcome in the fans.
He's trying to get the kinks out, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
we sitting here talking about motherfucking NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3.
Man,
we're gonna talk about fucking SummerSlam, and we're gonna try some fucking new shit. Where I'm gonna put the fucking trap phone number out there. Where if you got a question or you want to talk about SummerSlam or some fucking wrestling, hit the trap line.
Yeah, that's true. Trap line is 909-496.
Go, baby!
4752. Again, 909-496-4752.
Is this GCI or some shit?
I'm just telling the people what they need to know, you know. But real shit, man. Getting into the goddamn Takeover show, man. Opens up with Gargano versus Cien, and I've been telling you for a while, Andrade Cien, this guy, he's like the perfect fire starter, you know. He starts off these damn shows and it just gets you hyped. Cause that match with him and what do you call him, Jimmy Wrestling?
Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny Wrestling, Jimmy Wrestling, King
Jimmy?
Kong Wrestling, whatever.
Just Gargano.
Gargano, the motherfucker from DIY.
Yeah.
Okay, or DIY or do it yourself, whatever you want to call it. I'm a main roster guy. But I did watch NXT Takeover tonight. And I gotta tell you, man, Cien always kicks ass though. I remember last year when Cien came out, Robert Roode debuted, and Cien out-wrestled his ass from beginning to end.
That was last year to Brooklyn.
That sure was. But man, NXT, man, they pitched a no-hitter that night, man. All their matches were great from top to bottom. There wasn't a dull moment in the building. I mean, and that crowd is so live. It just really makes you wonder sometimes because, like, what you'll see is you'll watch NXT and you'll see, like, the livest crowd that WWE has to offer. And then you turn around and watch SummerSlam tomorrow and motherfuckers might be asleep. Same city, same crowd, just 2 different programs, and you really see the difference. But anyway, just going to run down the matches real quick. Gargano versus Cien, they wrestled a dandy. Cien with the much-needed victory. I mean, to me, he's been in NXT for a while. I don't know why he hasn't gotten the nod to go up to the main event, but I guess later on in the night they might tell you something about that. So congratulations to him. And then up next was a tag team championship match. The champions, Authors of Pain, defending against Sanity. And man, what a great tag team match. And I saw you see a lot of growth from the Authors of Pain from when Ellering first brought them out to where they are now. You know, like, it's one of those things where, you know, I gotta tell you, for those guys to be so big, those motherfuckers they wrestled all goddamn night, and I really didn't see any of them take a breather or take a powder, really. They worked hard, man. They worked hard, and they worked good. I mean, like, how long has it been since you've seen real tag team specialists? The only team I can think of really is the Usos. Maybe you can put the New Day in that category. After that, bro, I'm drawing for straws. I would have said the Revival, but they can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? DIY had the same problem, couldn't stay healthy.
But
so you look at somebody like the Authors of Pain, and
but you see when Gargano and fucking Ciampa finally got going, they was real fucking good.
No, they worked great together.
So
you know, it's like I told you before. If you're a WWE fan and you want the indie experience, watching the independents, that's what you watch NXT for. Yeah. NXT is WWE's own independent field of wrestling. Because they do moves and stuff that you just flat out may not see on the main roster for whatever reason. But getting back to the tag team match, I mean, everybody knows, I'm on record, I ain't the biggest Eric Young fan in the world. Especially the way he was in TNA and stuff.
Yeah, you trashed him for years.
But man, the way that guy...
I trashed him for years.
The way that guy worked, the way he's working in NXT, and you can tell that while he's wrestling, while he's making himself look good, he's also teaching. I mean, you saw it many times tonight, how he was basically telling the Authors of Pain wrestlers,
What to
okay,
do.
we're going to do this next, we're going to do that next, we're going to do this next. You know, make sure you do this. You can see him telling them, you know, and you can tell that not only is he really taken to the wrestling role himself, but he's a teacher. And a lot of these veteran wrestlers need to be that. You don't need to be bullies. You don't need to be fucking bossing people around and telling people things. Be a teacher, man. Help these guys along, you know. So for that, I give Eric Young kudos. And for him to come on in and tell the big man to stand out of this match, I mean, whatever they did, bro, they won the belts.
Now, you wonder what that, was they pulling a fucking audible? Where they said, like, okay, Big Damo, or, I forgot, was it Killian Dane?
Right.
What they saying, like, okay, you can start this match and maybe he got hurt or something?
No, no.
Or,
Eric Young tapped him on the shoulder and told him to step down before the match even started. Not before the match started, but before the first tag.
okay.
So it was already planned like that they were going to do the switch.
So they pulled that Freebird shit.
Basically, it looked like to me they wanted to make sure that these guys kept going and they had enough gas in the tank. That's maybe all I can think of. But he did his part. That spot at the end,
Yeah, that was crucial.
where homegirl jumped off onto the guy and he ran and did that fucking flop, and they took them out. Because we had said before the match started, we knew Sanity was going over because we expect authors to go up to the main roster. We knew Sanity was going to go over. We knew they were going to do it with the numbers game. And that's exactly what they did. It was a great execution. You know what I mean? Those guys worked hard, and it should be Freebird rules. They can cycle the NXT belts, you know, between the three. But at the end of that match, you had the Red Dragon show up.
Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
And I got to tell you,
they already been there.
They show up at the end of the match, and they start taking Sanity down piece by piece, which conveniently, like true fashion, good old Authors of Pain get to slip right out the back door. A new rivalry was formed. You got no reason to even have the Authors of Pain come back. That tells you right there, people, they're going to the main roster. You know, and still though, they took the ass whooping. They were on the ground, but congratulations to Sanity. Now, moving on to the third match, Hideo Itami versus Aleister Black. Aleister Black, he's on the way to the top with a rocket shoved up his ass. He's like that good. From Dutch, from Holland.
What they call him? The Dutch assassin? The Dutch
something.
sniper?
It's something about guys from Holland named Aleister. You got Aleister Overeem in UFC, you know, and now you got Aleister Black over in NXT.
You know,
both of them is bad.
It's like I've been saying, like we've been talking amongst each other. I was sitting there saying that this was make or break for Hideo Itami,
yes,
a.k.a. Kenta.
Yes,
I said, because if you pay attention, his ass has been a part of NXT since 2014.
3 years.
Well, I counted 4 because he started in January. So if you go from January to January, that's a year, and then you got the other fucking time. But anyway, he been up there almost 4 years. And I'm sitting there saying, like, okay, it is a make or break for this motherfucker. If he don't do it, his ass is out. Because you think about it, look at all the people that came there. Kevin Owens was there 3 fucking months. Gone. World champion. All that shit. You look at fucking,
Nakamura.
Nakamura was there less than a fucking year.
Yep.
11 months.
Yep.
It looked like tomorrow he might get the fucking belt tomorrow.
Yeah, I hate to see my boy Jinder go down.
Yeah,
like that, man.
I think they're going to enter the Jinder.
But we'll talk about that in the SummerSlam preview. But, you know, yeah, Hideo Itami, we said it. He had to go out. He had to look good. He had to impress. He had to do this shit and not get hurt. Let's be 100 about the shit. He came over from New Japan and Noah. He's been all over there. He has so much upswing with him when he came over. And even his first night at NXT, when he showed up and showed out, you were like, man, this dude, he was like one of the first ones to come over from Japan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was the first
one. Because he came over with Liger, right?
He was the crown jewel.
Right.
Of their fucking expansion over in Japan.
He was a big free agent, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, shit, everybody wanted him. He was still at a decent age. What, he's 36 now? So he was like 32-ish?
32, yeah.
When they got him, and he just been so fucking injury prone. He almost as bad as fucking Sami Zayn. As all the time Sami Zayn spent down there.
Yeah.
And see, people don't sit there and talk about that shit. And the sad thing about him is, I think, the Dutch Destroyer. Good job, XM95. That's what they call it. Fucking Dutch Destroyer.
That's what I said. There you go.
With that being said, all the time he spent there, I think it, you know, it's been a flop. I said it, fuck it. He been a flop down there. Because he ain't won no titles. Every time they try to push him to something, he get hurt. That fucking shoulder, remember, he was out like a year or something with that fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
And then he had other little injuries here and fucking there, and people came up and took his fucking spot. So.
And, you know, long story short, because we got to keep flowing along here.
Yeah.
You know, Aleister Black picks up the pin, which he has to because he's on the Rock of Gibraltar. He's got to keep going. But Hideo Itami did perform well tonight. He did look good tonight. He
performed damn good tonight.
Yeah, he performed well tonight. You know, hopefully he can get that momentum going for his next venture. But tonight, Aleister Black, man, he had the entrance with the rock band, everything. I mean, fuck, dude. And dude's worth every penny, so.
Just say what it is. That's some main event shit that he got
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
You know, you only see that shit usually at fucking WrestleManias where motherfuckers playing their theme song.
His entrance was damn near better than Robert Roode's tonight. Robert Roode was supposed to be the captain of the show.
But see, you gotta think about it. Bobby Roode did so many fucking entrances now.
Yeah.
And it's like, they have to keep it not simple, but not, because let's be honest, we know this was the end for Bobby Roode tonight.
Yeah,
you know,
we know he's on his way out too.
It's been the rumors, if you've been looking up in Wrestleheads, we put it up in there, that it looked like Aleister Black. You know, I don't know now, but I can see why he can skip it, because Jesus Christ, that dude with his goddamn feet, he's fucking surgical.
Yeah, he kicked homeboy right in the face.
Yeah, he knocked the shit out of that Tommy. It was
it don't look like it wasn't one of them pro wrestling kicks where it was like short but convincing. No, I think he hit him, bro. I think he hit him for real.
He was out. That was it for him.
That motherfucker was sleep.
You know.
But you know, that could have also been payback because he got busted up at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, wrestlers have that unwritten code where motherfucker, you go stiff on me, fella. It's gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
You know, so it could have been one of them. But fuck, Hideo Itami, he's no stranger to getting kicked like that.
No.
You know what I mean? New Japan, they do that shit all the time. So, anyways, long story short, Aleister Black, he took the pin. You know, and then, you know, after that, you know, you had your two final matches, which were the championship matches. The NXT Women's Champ, Asuka, defending against, you know, Ember Moon.
That match, real shit, the fucking NXT pay-per-view was fucking great. This was one of their fucking best.
They pitched a no-hitter.
This was one of their best, but the women's match was fucking hard-hitting. I mean, you had the psychology. I mean, not too many motherfuckers that you seen can stand up with Asuka. Now you start to see them where it was Ruby Riott or the chick from Sanity, you know, where they kicked her ass. Ember Moon beat her ass and
gave her everything she had. I mean,
and then some. And I'm like, just the style, the near falls, the psychology, the story, every fucking thing.
Asuka got out of there. Just call it for what it is, man. Asuka got out of there Gracie style tonight.
Yeah.
Where you figure she was done and caught that submission at the end. But then here's my question. Because the rumor was she's supposed to be taking her ass to Raw. So if she's taking her ass to Raw, why did she hold on to this NXT title tonight?
I don't know. I put it up in Wrestleheads a couple hours ago. What I thought, Nikki Cross, thank you. XM was on this shit tonight. What I think the fucking Pirate Princess from the Orient, who's in the motherfucking May.
That's the bra with that high elbow, right? She do that high elbow.
Woman with the high
it's
elbow.
It's like the super duper back bump from the top elbow type.
That's like one of the fucking cleanest motherfucking elbows that you ever gonna fucking see.
Well, because my thing is this, man. I really felt like they should have gave it to Ember Moon tonight.
But I think what they gonna end up doing, she's gonna fucking win the fucking Mae Young, and they're gonna give her a shot at Asuka. She gonna be the one to dethrone Asuka.
There's got to be something because I expected Asuka to go to the main roster. Lord knows Raw needs her right now.
Yeah, because
otherwise you're gonna get Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the rest of the fucking year.
And see, the sad part is, you got Emma, and Emma was on a roll, and they just said fuck Emma. You got Mickie James. You took her from SmackDown. They say fuck Mickie James. You know. Yeah. It's just like all these fucking shits. Every time that somebody look like they fucking moving it, Kyrie's, yeah, XM. Just stay on shit. When I can't remember something, be like, hey, XM.
I'm telling you, bro. You can get a technical guy tonight because I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been one hell of a night. I'm tired, shit, trying to get this shit done. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, man, the way Asuka and Ember Moon wrestled, I mean, I can't say nothing but clap for both of them. You know, I think we was clapping for them at the end of the match. You know, because it basically brought closure to their feud. At least it should have.
Yeah.
She gave it her all. It didn't work out, man. And Asuka looks even longer.
She took that fucking.
Fuck, Ember Moon's a tough chick, man. And I'm gonna tell you something else, and be on the lookout for this. Maybe Ember Moon's going up. Maybe Ember Moon is gonna be in the Superstar Shakeup because normally you don't see the crowd give them that standing ovation after the match or the champ hurry up and exits. You know, and I mean you never know. They could be calling her up. You know what I mean?
It could work.
Because let's be honest, why would you keep her down there? If she's gonna start this feud like you're saying with the chick from the Mae Young Classic, and what Ember Moon gonna do? You know what I mean? Yeah. And she just gave it her all and couldn't beat the champ. It's time to move on.
The sad thing is, if you notice down in NXT, they starting to get stacked with the females and they get stacked with the dudes. And the sad part about it is, you see this Mae Young Classic, they're gonna keep some people from that shit. You know, because I'm figuring they're gonna keep the two chicks was in TNA from the Dollhouse, Jade and what's her name, the Dominican chick. I can't.
Yeah,
the curly.
I know what you're talking about.
Come on, XM, give me that one.
XM, come on, goddamn, come on,
shit.
XM.
Waiting on you for that one. Goddamn, what's her fucking name? Marty Bell. Yeah, I beat you. Marty Bell. Yeah.
Okay.
Them two, and shit. They should have Mercedes Martinez. She's been out there a long time on the independent. She's fucking good. And shit, who else? They had some other women. A fucking Tessa Blanchard, Ricochet's fucking old lady or his fiance.
That's Tully Blanchard's daughter, right?
Third generation.
Yeah.
And then they got I think you thinking about.
I'm confusing her with Eller's daughter. I was gonna say because when I saw her wrestle,
but she's in it too.
Yeah. But okay. So all due respect, Asuka, congratulations, she won. You got to get to the brass tacks of the night.
Yeah.
Man. You got to get the champion. I still call him
Jade.
I still call him Robert Roode.
She's fucking beautiful. That's a beautiful one.
The NXT champion Bobby Roode defending against Drew McIntyre. McIntyre with the ultimate entrance tonight. See, NYPD bagpipes.
See, fuck that. Stop that. They should have played that fucking Broken Dreams. That's like one of the most underrated theme songs of all fucking time. I still listen to it to this fucking day in my car.
It was kind of a tribute, though, to Roddy Piper at the beginning. You think so?
No.
Okay, well, fuck. I was trying to give his ass some credit.
No, they wanted to push the NYPD, you know?
Well, I mean, you gotta
and
do
I'm like, okay.
You gotta.
No, it would have been no problem. You start out with the bagpipes, and then they could have started out with his little music, and I'm switching.
His music that he has now, though, is actually okay, though. It could have been worse.
It ain't Broken Dreams.
It ain't Broken Dreams, but it also ain't Cesaro's music.
Broken Dreams, that's
so I mean, you know, it could have been a lot worse.
That's
what I'm. Yeah, Cesaro has some of the worst fucking music, and he had that Swiss rap at the beginning.
That shit was horrible.
Why would you fuck that up? I don't get that. But anyway, that's some personal shit. Anyway, getting back to the match, man. Robert Roode and Drew McIntyre wrestled a dandy. It was a good match, and I saw some shit from McIntyre that I haven't seen before. Cause like I told you, I put McIntyre and Wade Barrett in a similar box. Cody Rhodes is in that box too, where it's all right. I guess I can make you a superstar type of shit.
So, you know,
tonight though, wait. Tonight I saw that superstar shit come out of fucking McIntyre. I really appreciated his wrestling tonight, and I can see because you've been hyping him for years. So like.
I've been saying Drew McIntyre when he first fucking came the first time back in 2009.
They gave him the IC belt. It was kind of.
He won a tag belt. He won an IC belt, and then they fired him. Then he went to the Independents, and I kept telling you, I said, you look at Drew McIntyre. I said he's fucking working. He's busting his ass out there. He's basically doing what AJ Styles had to do. He went all over, including he went to fucking TNA and fucking won their goddamn belt.
Randy, please.
No, hold on. You need to hear this shit.
Randy,
because you kept saying he wasn't a fucking star. And I kept telling you, that dude, he's money. And now you're seeing it.
I don't have a problem with you calling him money. We do not put McIntyre and AJ Styles in the same sentence. We do not do that.
Hold on. He
couldn't carry AJ Styles jockstrap in a suitcase.
Okay.
Who
else can?
Not very many.
Who else can?
Not very many.
Because on here, we were sitting there, on a side note, we was arguing about the goddamn Dave Meltzer 6-star shit. You know, everybody else
Randy, don't fuck up the show with that shit.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up the show with that shit. We've been arguing about that shit all week. Just listen. I gave Drew McIntyre his credit. I gave him his just due. Him and Robert Roode wrestled a great fucking match, and Drew McIntyre came out victorious. I didn't understand the last spot at the end, and XM, you tell me if you understood it. How can a man get DDT'd on his head and jumps right up, and the first thing he does is hit the fucking wrestler with his head? Where was the psychology with that? I got no problem with him taking the belt. I know Robert Roode's out the door. I know he's going to SmackDown. I got no problem with that. What I'm saying is, if you're going to finish a match among professionals, you don't fucking take a DDT spike on your head and get up and go right back with a headbutt. And you're not knocked out. All of a sudden, you can hit your fucking move.
Yeah,
I didn't understand the psychology. That's all I'm saying.
You got me there. I can't.
I got no problem with him. I got no problem with him winning the belt. We knew when they signed him, we knew he was gonna win the belt. We knew it. And I'm gonna just say this because this might be the last night I can say this, guys. We were all looking at 3MB a couple years back. Mahal, McIntyre, Slater. Man, the growth that all three of them, even Slater being a tag team champion, you know, the growth of all three. I mean, you seen it tonight. McIntyre main evented tonight. Mahal's part of the main event tomorrow. I remember we laughed at them motherfuckers right here on this table, I didn't laugh. I did.
I was pissed off. I said, "How the fuck?"
I said, "I don't understand this shit."
The whole I can admit this. McIntyre has always been the diamond in the rough for me. I never thought that motherfucking Jinder Mahal would be ever what the fuck he turned into.
That motherfucker Mahal is ferocious.
That's me being honest and truthful. Now, McIntyre, hell yeah, I seen this shit. I seen this shit fucking 8 years ago. That dude was the one. You goddamn right. There's a reason why the man called him the fucking chosen one. Because that motherfucker got it. It took him some time, and nobody's no, hold on, nobody talk about this shit too.
They chose to fire his ass.
I know on Wrestleheads. And I seen the responses that everybody loves Taryn Terrell, but she brought his ass down.
Yeah,
that whole fucking shit.
Yeah, she did.
You know, she brought his ass down, and they took him as a joke.
Nobody talking about her.
This the problem when wrestlers get with people, and when business become personal, and they fucking intermingle. You seen the same shit with John Morrison when he was fucking with Melina, and everybody heard about when Morrison was dropping off Melina at Batista's room, and he was Batista bombing that ass.
They're gonna go over some storylines.
Yeah. Unless she was flat on her back or doing downward dog, her head in a fucking pillow, and Batista behind her.
Either way,
I guess that was a fucking story.
Okay, either way, man. We gotta stay on point, man. Johnny Impact.
Hold on, we gonna go that way.
They could have picked any other fucking name.
But make a long story short, that goddamn NXT Brooklyn 3.
It was great. It was great.
If anybody watch this show.
Oh wait.
What?
What about the ending?
Oh.
What about the end of the show?
Go ahead.
You can't just go home with the clap without mentioning the arrival of Adam Cole.
Baby.
Jesus Christ, man. The only thing I didn't like about that, I get it. Both champions, both sets of champions,
got their ass kicked.
They got their ass kicked. And if you notice, it was the tag team champions, which is what Red Dragons is pursuing, and then the NXT champion, which we now know Adam Cole is pursuing, right? So they made sure they left them both laying in wait. Here's my question. The guy in the red trunks, what's his name?
That's Bobby Fish.
Okay, someone needs to teach Bobby Fish that when he goes out there, especially that last spot with McIntyre, look a little more interested when you're kicking the guy. Look a little more convinced.
He had a look to him.
No, fuck that.
You know?
Them kicks weren't right. The shit it didn't look good the way Adam Cole and the other guy was stomping him out. This guy's coming over giving me these little side soccer kicks and shit. No, bro. You guys are supposed to be beating his ass down and selling the fact that you're taking over the town. I didn't get that from him. And even when they did the pose at the end where they're standing over his dead corpse, you know what I'm saying, the way it's supposed to look, they should have had the belt in the picture. Standing over his corpse, this guy looked like he wanted to be somewhere else. He looked like he wanted to be bowling with Ernie fucking McCracken. I'm sorry, I'm a stickler for that shit, you know? I'm a stickler for psychology and fucking selling the fucking match, selling the storyline, and getting us to the next week. And I felt like there wasn't a lot of effort there at the end, man.
Long story through all that shit what you're talking about. Adam Cole is here.
Yeah.
You heard about the rumors. If you seen in Wrestleheads, put up the picture that he was at the airport with everybody else.
Yeah.
So you knew he was coming. It was just a win. He came through the crowd. fucking Fish and O'Reilly. Which, on a side note, before I forget, a couple weeks ago, if you watched NXT, it was a match between O'Reilly and Aleister Black. That shit was good. That was a really good fucking match.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch
hard fucking hitting. And I'm like, I think the sad thing is, sometimes they have some really great matches in NXT, and people don't see them. It's just like Lucha Underground. Like I told y'all, like a couple weeks ago, motherfucking Prince Puma versus what's that, Dante Fox. Another great fucking match, but I don't want to fucking divert from what's going on.
Yeah.
But the point is, motherfucking Adam Cole's here. They got a little fucking group over in NXT, motherfuckers from Ring of Honor. It might be some more motherfuckers. The thing about it is, motherfucking people is coming. It's getting full over there.
It is getting full over there. But see, I like the way NXT does it. They always seem to do this the great way. That's how you know wrestlers are moving up to the main roster because, again, the same thing in a tag team match happened at the end of the night.
Champagne in a minute.
You had Adam Cole start this feud with Drew McIntyre and Robert Roode. He was gone before they even got out there. He was already gone. He was gone before the motherfuckers came to the ring. And out the back door he goes. No rematch, no nothing. We'll see you on SmackDown in a couple weeks.
They slid his ass right out of there.
Yeah. So I mean, hey.
You know, some people on Instagram was arguing back and forth with me about the Superstar Shakeup. And I sat there, came out early, like, it's going to be another one. Oh, no, it's not going to be another one. They already did one.
It is.
No, WWE's trying to do something different because I think they got away from the whole
They're not going to call it. Yeah, they're not going to call it a draft after SummerSlam anymore. It's just going to be the shakeup.
So they said, fuck it. Let's do two of them. And I mean, shit, you look at it. This one I do like, if they're going to take people from the main rosters and send them down to NXT, and then send people from NXT up to Raw and SmackDown. Because I've been saying it, and you know, y'all disagree. I'm like, Dolph Ziggler, you do not see him. If he's doing other shit, that's fine. Send him down to NXT. Have him run the fucking show down there.
Here's my question with that, though. Because as of what we saw from TakeOver, right?
Right.
This feud with Adam Cole and McIntyre is getting ready to get started. We know Aleister Black is up and coming. Why would you send Ziggler down there to fuck that up?
Unless they gonna send, like I was saying, Aleister Black up, then it's...
So you think Aleister Black is going up?
I say it don't hurt having a good veteran like Ziggler down there. And hold on, in times in the past, like you seen Cesaro went down there, other motherfuckers.
Cesaro, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It can do nothing but help NXT.
But NXT,
it makes them feel like a real fucking brand. You have to make that title important, where you sending people not only from NXT to Raw and SmackDown, you can send people down from that's not getting used right. I'm sorry, Ty Dillinger, nobody want to fucking say it. His goddamn run been a flop. They don't even use him.
But the guy barely gets any TV time. I mean, what can you do if you don't get TV time?
It's a flop. They shouldn't have took him.
Let's be honest. This is what you need to address the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room?
WWE is signing a lot of fucking wrestlers. They're signing a lot of wrestlers. Everybody can't win. Listen, SmackDown needs to go to 3 hours. You need to do that right now.
That's too much.
Yes. SmackDown needs to go to 3 hours. NXT needs to go to 2 hours a week. It needs to happen.
Yeah, NXT should, I agree.
How are you going to showcase all these wrestlers? You got wrestlers like you said, Ty Dillinger, great wrestler, don't get no TV time because they're trying to fit so much shit in 2 hours. And I hate the fact that a lot of it's talking and interviews and shit like that.
CDS71 said Ziggler might be done over anything. Send Rusev. Hell no. You can't send Rusev.
Hey, real shit.
Rusev's a killer. They need him.
Rusev is struggling for room too. It's the same thing with him.
Rusev should have been a world champion already.
I'm going to tell you something. He cannot drop to Orton tomorrow. Orton's got to put Rusev over tomorrow. He has to. But my question with this, and I'm glad that we're doing this goddamn show.
What?
He just gave up the ass to Jinder Mahal for the last 2 months, and then all of a sudden he beats Jinder Mahal clean. I got a problem with that. He beats Jinder Mahal clean, on SmackDown, and I'm like, this makes no goddamn sense.
It didn't make no sense.
But see, here's the problem, because you know what you're dealing with Randy Orton.
But see,
is he gonna want to put Rusev over?
What you're missing is Randy Orton dominated that match.
Yeah, he did.
That was a Tennessee ass whooping.
It's like he wasn't even the champ. It's like Mahal wasn't even the fucking champ. God, that shit disgusts me, man.
Champagne, you fucking right. Rusev should be in Jinder's place right now. I try to tell this dude that. He's a Jinder guy. I've been a Rusev guy
Let me tell you something.
When Rusev, what was that, 4 or 5 years ago?
Let me tell you something.
When Rusev made his first appearance in that fucking Royal Rumble and damn near tore the fucking house down.
Let me tell you something, okay?
He should have been there. And John Cena stunned his fucking growth.
No, let's be honest. Let's be honest though. Rusev has had some injuries, my friend.
Rusev
it ain't like
injuries.
He
broke his fucking foot. He learned from that shit.
Hey,
and he came back. And then that goddamn shoulder. And they wasn't even using him anyway.
How is the WWE on wrestlers that have injuries? You can't talk about Sami Zayn and not talk about Rusev in the same goddamn sense. Because when they put his ass on the up climb, when they put him on that push, he gets injured.
You can't listen. Just like how you feel about
He's got to stay healthy.
Just how you feel about AJ Styles. It's like this. Motherfucking Sami Zayn is a good wrestler. He's a really good wrestler.
Great wrestler.
He has some great matches. Is he a champion? Fuck and no.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
I agree with that.
With that being said, now you got a motherfucker like Rusev who got the personality and everything. And this is what people don't say, and I say this shit on this show all the time. Motherfucking Cesaro, how many chances did motherfuckers try to get him? He has no personality. He has no fucking panache. The only way he got a little bit of personality, he got to be with somebody else. And then you got a motherfucker like Rusev, who's a goddamn killer, can get it done all around the ring. Let's say what it is. Rusev ain't getting it because they still pissed off at him for him and his wife coming out saying they married when they was trying to get her, having her fuck Dolph Ziggler. That's what it was. That's why he ain't getting the fucking push.
It could be that. And
no, it ain't no could be that. It is that.
No, I'm saying it could be that, and then also the fact that they want to see him stay healthy.
He get a couple fucking injuries from that shoulder shit. He came back fast as fuck. His foot shit. He broke his fucking foot. He came back fast as fuck.
Listen.
That shit means something.
We already know. We know why the modern day Maharaja got the belt in the first place. Because they were moving over to India.
And that was a flop. And that's a flop. They got desperate where they had to bring goddamn half dead ass Khali in there.
Here's my thing with that.
He couldn't even walk.
When you look at Jinder Mahal,
I know they was praying when he was climbing that fucking cage. I know I was.
When you see Jinder Mahal and you see that belt around his waist, you see a champion. Now the fact that they don't respect him with the booking, that ain't his fucking problem. He did the best he could with what he had, and whether folks like it or not, he's a fucking champion now. And I'm sorry, I've seen people go in the Hall of Fame with less. You know what I'm saying?
We're not starting this Hall of Fame shit.
No, I'm just saying.
You know.
I'm just saying.
We all went over this.
I've seen people go in the Hall of Fame with less.
All you gonna do is try to attack me about the Godfather. I don't give a fuck.
Godfather does not belong
in the fucking Hall of Famer.
No.
Deal with it.
Fuck no. That guy should not be in. The Bushwhacker shouldn't be in, and neither should the fucking Rikishi. None of them should be in.
Somebody you should.
But you know what?
But anyway,
I don't want to get caught off of guard.
Godfather was a people's pimp.
I think that with Rusev. Now here's my thing to you, and this is something you need to be realizing. If they send Robert Roode to SmackDown, if they send Finn Balor to SmackDown, my friend Rusev is not touching that belt.
Hold on, let me answer a couple of these questions.
He's not going to touch that belt.
CDS, Sammy is WWE champion ready? He's really good, but WWE champion? Nah, I don't think so.
The guy can wrestle with anybody, make anybody look
Jake
good.
Star, do you think Nakamura is a champion?
Yeah.
I think Nakamura is going to become a champion.
More than likely, he's going over tomorrow. I would have said, and you know what, and let me tell you this too while we're talking about it.
Val Venus was a really good fucking working wrestler.
Let me tell you,
he running a whole weed empire in Vegas.
Let me tell you this too while we're talking about it. Before Tuesday, I had said Nakamura was going to win and Corbin was going to cash in on that ass. Why they fucked Corbin out of that briefcase on Tuesday?
Yeah.
I don't get that. The only thing that I can make sense of it is
that shit was horrible.
I'm thinking that he had to go down. He had to go through the major embarrassment because I think he's going to go over Cena tomorrow.
But see,
I think he's going to beat Cena. And if he beats Cena, he becomes number one contender.
I disagree with you because you look at every motherfucker.
He becomes number one
Every
contender.
motherfucker they have take that briefcase or lose the briefcase, they always have him lose.
Yeah.
So it got nothing to do with fucking taking them down. Somebody called a fucking audible back there. Now, the only thing I can say is, if you look at the fucking tape, the Maharaja's foot was under the fucking rope when he pinned him. So that shouldn't have counted. I'm just saying.
But they ain't gonna.
I'm bringing levity to this shit.
I'm hoping that they do the right thing. Baron Corbin goes over Cena tomorrow, because if he beats Cena, he has a good case that he's the number one contender. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I couldn't believe they took the briefcase off of Corbin.
CDS, who don't have no mic skills? Corbin losing make Jinder Jinder look even more legit. It's a goddamn Matrix phone.
Well, I'll tell you this. You know, now we can talk about SummerSlam because we got to get there. This shit's gonna start at 2 p.m. our time Pacific.
Well, we ain't got time to go through the fucking gang of matches, even the ones they put on the pre-show.
Well, let's just nail it like we can, right?
No, I say we talk about the two major ones. Yeah, Diaz, yeah, Corbin. See, the only way Corbin was getting better when the Miz was there with him. Ha ha ha! You dare disrespect the Maharaja?
Thank you. God damn it! It's like people act like this dude didn't work hard to get to where he's at.
No.
You saw where he was in the beginning to where he is now. The ultimate sacrifice.
I'm not disrespecting.
That guy is a fucking truck.
I say this: if it come down to him and Rusev, it ain't no fucking choice.
Okay, Rusev beats him because of the in-ring. I give you that.
The in-ring, the personality. I can keep going.
No. They both got the look. They both got the personality.
And look at and nobody pay attention. Look how slim Rusev is.
Rusev has gotten
that
much better
motherfucker.
shape.
He came back in shape.
Okay, look, and we can't do.
He was in shape before.
Look, and we can't do all the matches like this because we're going to run out of time. Let's just keep it short and sweet. Who's going to win the SmackDown Women's title?
I think, and we've been talking about this shit. If Naomi keeps it, Carmella's cashing in. If Natalya wins, Carmella's cashing in.
Either way, Carmella's cashing in. Ellsworth is going to drop whatever Holt wins.
Yes, you fucking right. I've been saying this shit. If you catch this goddamn show on YouTube, I've been saying this shit for years about The Miz. The Miz has been totally underrated. That dude's a Hall of fucking Famer.
Is The Miz going to drop to Jason Jordan tomorrow?
Is Rude screwing Samoa Joe? No, I think they're going to fucking keep, they're going to wait for Samoa Joe to fucking win. And I think somebody else is going to come after him. And Rude is going to SmackDown.
Yeah, Rude's got to go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
You cannot put that guy on Raw with those guys, with Roman Reigns and Strowman and them.
No, because look, you think about this shit. You look on Raw, Finn Balor is getting fucked.
And that's Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's getting fucked.
He's got to go to SmackDown too. Because you got so many matchups that you can do on SmackDown. I'm gonna just tell you like this. I think that Carmella's cashing in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Alexa Bliss is gonna beat Sasha Banks. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I think Alexa Bliss is gonna hold the damn title. I think that the Usos are gonna lose to the New Day. Okay? I think that Jinder Mahal is gonna drop to Nakamura. Yeah. I think Brock Lesnar's retaining the belt at SummerSlam. I don't think he's walking out the door until Survivor Series.
Because I mean, you say think about
I'm just saying.
You heard the fucking rumors where Paul Heyman behind the scenes been trying to push Joe to be the champion.
Well, no,
if they do the right thing is Samoa Joe become the new Universal Champion.
The right thing is Samoa Joe.
Roman Reigns ain't tripping. He ain't been the champion for over a year plus. He's not tripping on that.
He's going to get it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He's going to win it at WrestleMania.
That's where he's supposed to win it at.
Yeah.
Now, and then you got Braun Strowman. See, this is my idea. You let Joe win now, then you you make it Braun versus Joe at Survivor Series, and then you have fucking Strowman beat motherfucking Joe at Survivor Series. You give Joe a couple of months as fucking champ, he'll be happy with that shit because he a made man after that shit.
I think if Braun Strowman does not win the title this year, and that's a big if.
You're right,
I don't know.
Both of them.
If Braun Strowman doesn't win the title this year, they're going to give him the Royal Rumble. I think that's what they're going to do.
That could be a possibility.
And with that, he might move over. You never know. Maybe. But anyway, that's still a long ways down the line. And also too, we all know that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose is probably going to dethrone Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah.
That's more than likely going to happen.
That's pretty much almost a done fucking deal.
And then the 205, I expect Tozawa. I think Tozawa's going to drop that belt back to motherfucking Neville. And he should.
We know how much of a great fan of Tozawa is.
I am not a fan of Tozawa's at all. I'm not. I think fucking Daivari should have got the goddamn shot. Daivari's been busting his ass. He's the only one that's looked really strong over Neville.
He's getting slept on. Daivari's really good.
Daivari is damn good. For the 205, for what they're trying to do. And shame on that motherfucker from TNA for saying that everybody in the 205 ain't shit.
That's Trevor Lee.
What the hell is wrong with him? I have a hard time watching his matches over there.
He's one of fucking, what's the name? Oh yeah, we gotta sit here and talk about motherfucking TNA. We have to sit here
and talk about
the new Global Force. Excuse me, we gotta stop calling it TNA. Global Force Wrestling. This is the only way that son of a bitch Jeff Jarrett would ever got that shit going. And if anybody knows me, you've been watching this shit, I'm not a big fan of Jeff Jarrett. It's a disclaimer right there. Because to me, he's always been overrated. overrated.
Broke 800 guitars and didn't draw a dime.
Who said? I think
I forgot. We were watching that Rise and Fall WCW CD, and homeboy said he broke like 1,000 guitars and couldn't draw a dime.
Oh, it was the old cat from Florida.
I forgot his name.
Graham.
Eddie Graham, I think.
No, that's the old man.
Jimmy Graham. No,
his son, Mike Graham. Mike Graham.
Okay.
Said that motherfucker broke 8,000 guitar and never drew a fucking dime. It's true. I'm sorry, Jeff Jarrett never been that dude.
He was the king of the mountain because it was his fucking mountain.
You know what Jeff Jarrett's good for?
Oh.
Sending Kurt Angle out there while he's fucking his wife in the back.
Come on, okay.
That's the fucking truth. No. Nobody want to talk about that shit, Mr. Sebring. And then the worst shit was you booked yourself to beat Kurt Angle after you was fucking his wife.
Just stop, man. Just let it go.
I can't stand that shit.
Jesus.
You broke up a marriage.
This shit done went way off the rails.
Hey, look, let me beat him. I mean, shit, it was almost as bad when Matt Hardy had to go out there and fight Edge. And Edge was kicking his ass. Except the last time in that fucking cage match, which was fucking epic.
Yeah.
And Matt came all the way from the tippy top and dropped that fucking leg on Edge, which was a scintillating moment. But with Global Force, Jeff Jarrett is making a couple of good moves. There it goes.
He's starting that Lucha Underground culture over there.
I'm a fan of Cornette because he's a purist.
Cornette tells the truth.
Some of the shit, I get the old get off my lawn shit. Yes, the old man shit. I totally get that shit. But some things in the business need to be respected, and that's what he do believe in. And I don't have no fucking problem with that.
That's why I said that you can't muzzle Cornette. You think Cornette was supposed to go out there on Impact and say
he took a piece of Del Rio's ass.
Yeah, he took a piece of Del Rio's ass in a real way. He did. He probably wasn't supposed to say it, but he said it anyway. Who's going to tell him to be quiet?
No, it looked it better.
And then Lashley takes a pin to fucking Matt Sydal. I don't know how much sense that made, but then we later on read on the goddamn Wrestleheads that he's heading out because he wants to pursue MMA full time again. And like you said, I hope they're on the phone with him. They need that Lashley. They need that Lashley.
Triple H.
Lesnar.
Get on the fucking phone.
You gotta get it.
Call Bobby Lashley.
You gotta do
it. Say please. Here's the money. Lashley versus fucking Lesnar. WrestleMania. That's money.
Book it. And you know what? And I hate to say this for the UFC fans, but
I don't know about LAX coming over to the WWE.
And I hate to say this.
They don't like Conan. They got a real problem with Conan. He burned the WWE years ago, back in the Max Moon days. So I don't know if he's involved in anything. I don't think LAX coming.
LAX has got to.
It was just like they said with the Rey Mysterio shit. He was involved in that shit, and they told Rey like, "Nah, we good. Go take your ass to TNA."
Okay, here's my feelings on Rey Mysterio. We done got everything we gonna get out of Rey Mysterio. You know, like he's done it all. He's done been through it all. There's not much more that he can give. I think at this point in his career, it's good to help and train and bring other wrestlers along. Yeah. I think that's pretty much, to me, that's a good spot for him. That's what he should be doing. You know, you can't. What you gonna do? You gonna come wrestle Braun Strowman? Is that what you gonna do?
He still sells merch. Let Lashley win the Bellator title first, then book him in the match. That Bellator shit, he's not going to make as much money if he comes to the fucking WWE and fight Brock Lesnar.
And this is what I wanted to say too while we're still on here. I apologize, UFC fans, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Lashley versus Lesnar at Mania will draw way more than fucking Lesnar versus Jones at UFC. It will.
I don't know.
It will. I guarantee it.
That's a good comparison. But
it'll draw way more in WrestleMania.
Speaking about UFC, and I put it up on the Wrestleheads this morning. It seemed like somebody heard my idea, because if you read the page, either Facebook or Instagram, I said, hey, when we seen that shit where Ronda Rousey was at the Mae Young Classic, I said, fuck it. Her first match should be 4 horsewomen at MMA versus 4 horsewomen at WWE. Book it.
I don't like the
I said it should be at the Survivor Series. It looked like somebody listened to me, because it looked like it's going in motion. See, that's the way, because when I was a kid, Survivor Series was my favorite pay-per-view, even in front of WrestleMania, because you got to see people the matchups you would never fucking see. See, I was born in the 80s, so when you sit there and see in the 90s when you see Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior together with the LOD, or you see the Mega Bucks, or you see all these motherfuckers that you wouldn't normally see, the Texas Tornado, and who the fuck was it Demolition or some shit like that. Them motherfuckers together, you never seen them fucking matchups like that. That's why I love the Royal Rumble. I mean, not the Royal Rumble, Survivor Series. And for them to try to invest back in that, because I feel like that's like the least treated pay-per-view.
Not to mention the Survivor Series for the longest time was the Undertaker's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know, before he went big, before they started acknowledging the streak at WrestleMania, Survivor Series was actually his pay-per-view. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be straight with it. You know what I mean? I don't care for Ronda Rousey. I think WWE's better without her. I don't want her to come over and then take all the fucking shine from females who've been wrestling their whole lives. That's just how I feel about it. You know, I'll get over it just like I do everything else.
I mean, it's almost like the same shit with,
I just feel like, you know,
Brock Lesnar.
If she wants to come over, she needs to come over like Ken Shamrock. She needs the freaking mid-card. That's it. She needs the mid-card. Main event, that's a stretch.
A lot of people slept on Ken Shamrock. Shamrock had a great run.
Shamrock was
really
on top of
good
the MMA world. When he came over, he mid-carded, and it was great. I don't know why he was taking those chair shots without putting his hand up in front of the Rock.
That's fucking crazy.
That shit's going to come back and bite him later on.
Let's answer this question. You got CDS 71. Nah, Ray need that WWE Championship because his first run was like 2 hours. But see, they gave him the World Heavyweight title. They gave him the gold belt. He had that on a couple.
Okay, let's clear a couple things up.
What?
Rey Mysterio fan. No, I'm gonna clear it up.
Oh God.
He got the belt because Eddie Guerrero died. Okay, that was Eddie's belt. They used the neck.
And Chavo wasn't.
And Chavo wasn't ready.
No, no, you got coffee. What is it?
No, because
Chavo was not World Heavyweight title contender material.
What I'm gonna say is Chavo wasn't ready because when Chavo won the ECW title, he did look like a good champion. That feud with him and CM Punk was great in ECW.
That's because CM Punk did it.
Oh God, we're not gonna give CM Punk because he dressed up like one of the mariachi guys. All of a sudden, he made the goddamn storyline.
CM Punk,
Chavo was a decent champion down there, but at that moment, he wasn't ready. And Rey Mysterio had to do it because everybody felt bad for Eddie Guerrero. So they gave him the goddamn belt. Everybody knows the Cruiserweight shouldn't have been holding the goddamn world title. You know what I mean? But you know who broke the barrier with that was Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho broke the barrier with that when they put both belts on him in the same night. Which, God, let me tell you, that's some. To this day, I can't believe they let Jericho go over Austin and The Rock. That's something because I was a lifetime. I'm a lifetime WCW guy, and I'm telling you right now, I would have never saw the day where Jericho goes over both of them in the same night. That's why I said WWE. They do some good shit, and then they do some shit to piss you off. It's like an unholy balance what they do. You know what I mean?
Bullet Club.
They'll give you a few things that make you happy, and then they'll give you a whole lot more to piss you off. But nonetheless, we keep watching. So I mean, hell, and yeah, someone says Bullet Club. Let me tell you something. Anderson and Gallows is dying a slow death on Raw. Let's call it what it is. They're dying a slow death on Raw. It's time to send them to SmackDown, reunite them with AJ, and I would love to see the Bullet Club Unholy Alliance with Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Anderson and Gallows, and Adam Cole if he gets called up. You might as well do it.
Okay.
Let him take over.
Okay, you got Adam Cole. He ain't going nowhere NXT for a minute.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you want to do it right.
Wrestling Clips 1, 2, 3. Do you think Sabu was cool? The most homicidal, genocidal, fucking suicidal. Sabu was hard.
Let me tell you something.
He caused Van Dam a fucking title run with that weed shit.
No, wait, hold on. I'm going to get to that. Sabu and Rob Van Dam made marijuana cool before it was cool. Those motherfuckers were already self-medicating because they had to be high to do some of that shit they was doing in ECW back in the 90s.
I don't think it was even...
They were higher than shit when they were out there wrestling.
No, Rob Van Dam was safe. It was Sabu out there doing the crazy shit.
No, what I'm saying is, those matches, I'm sorry, everyone knew on the back channels those motherfuckers were high doing those matches. Yeah. And I got no problem with it. Some of the best wrestling we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Sabu, yes, to me, Hall of Famer.
Hey.
You put him under the extreme term, Hall of Famer.
Jigsaw 83, Ring of Honor Takeover. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to fucking name him. Down there, Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly. But...
I want Fish to get more involved.
It is, but you got to remember Leo Rush coming. There's a few other ones that's coming to NXT.
And that's what I keep trying to tell you, Randy. If they keep importing all these wrestlers, bro, what are you going to do? You can't just keep log jamming all these wrestlers together with just these little few hours and think that everybody's going to get the right amount of exposure. It's not going to happen. That's why I said you need to go ahead. You got the green light now. As you keep bringing in wrestlers, you got the green light to give another hour to SmackDown. Give another hour to NXT.
Look,
you can do it.
I've been power driving between us. They have to put that European, the United Kingdom title, make it a part of NXT. I've been power driving that shit. It's the same thing. You look at fucking SmackDown. They need like a TV title. I've been saying that shit for. The belts make everything. You get a belt, just like that 205 shit. It should be on Raw. Let Raw have it, because that's what basically they appear on. They really don't be on SmackDown, even though it's filmed the same day as SmackDown. Now, if you give SmackDown a TV title, you give fucking NXT that goddamn fucking United Kingdom title, where you have the NXT United Kingdom champion, women in a tag, that's enough for everybody. Because then you have another title for them to fight. It's just the titles are giving them fucking time. That's all it is.
And you know what? While we're talking about it too, it was good to see Jim Ross tonight. Jim Ross came out and called the Hideo Itami match with what's his name, Mauro Ranallo. It's good to see that Mauro's got his footing back under him.
Shit, he was smart. Like I told you, he used that bullying shit where fucking JBL was bullying. He flipped him. He made the WWE pay him more, give him a more lax schedule. He's calling that goddamn what's that Mayweather fucking McGregor fight. Hey. It's like he used that shit, which everybody was like, oh man, he getting bullied, and he turned it into a money making opportunity for himself.
Let me tell you something.
Which he probably gonna like the wrestlers better in NXT anyway.
Let's be honest.
Than the main roster.
Listening to Mauro Ranallo and listening to Jim Ross, I can see why Percy Watson and Nigel McGuinness just kind of sat back and was like, we all became fans again listening to them talk. And on a side note, I don't know if you guys are like, I think Percy Watson's going to get switched out for Elijah Burke. Now that Elijah Burke is gone from TNA, he can go ahead and come on back, and he can take Percy Watson's spot on the table.
Damn.
It'll be a lot more.
Good old Percy.
I like Percy Watson, and I would make him a backstage interviewer, but on the table, he ain't got it.
Maybe he could be a manager.
No, we already got.
That's trying to work for Tyrus.
You're not gonna have. You're not gonna have more than one Negro manager at one time. Christ. You're just not gonna have it. WWE's already doing a lot by letting Titus be out there. I use the word Negro.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just saying the Titus brand. Yeah, you can say it's doing good because of Tozawa winning the belt. We ain't seen fucking old Smiley, the Ben Davis dude. What's his name?
They need to that's
Asa Nation. Yuha Nation, and whatever his name is,
fucking
Apollo Crews.
There you go.
This dude has a lot of talent.
Wrestling Clips 1, 2, 3.
They got nothing on him.
Might be on SmackDown Live this week. Well, we know he signed back with the WWE.
Well, hell, he didn't. He ain't even came out. You signed up, you got hurt, went straight back out.
I think that would be good for SmackDown. SmackDown's starting to build their lineup.
And now even with you saying that, I got to talk about this Jason Jordan shit.
Oh, go ahead.
Of all the people, he's Kurt Angle's son. You could have made Chad Gable Kurt Angle's son.
We all know that shit.
And that could have been more believable.
I think they looked at it because if you look at Jason Jordan, I mean, you separate the MB block, he kind of looked like Angle a little bit.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something else.
No, the other ones he looked at, you got the one, he wrestles like him, which is Chad Gable. And then you got Jason Jordan, who looks like him, who got the build like him, got the height like him. That's why. If Chad Gable wasn't so fucking short, he'd probably be a fucking on the way to the
Him and Rusev the last 2 weeks done wrestled some great fucking matches. I'll tell you that shit.
It's goddamn Gable, because he's good, and it's goddamn Rusev. When you got two motherfuckers that's good, they can just go. You know, you put them in and they just go.
And they're willing to, you know, they're willing to work with each other and let each other get their moves off and stuff. You can tell that when those two wrestle, there's no ego. There's no ego like, oh, you gotta let me get over on you more.
No, because they know this is their time to shine.
Yeah.
You got Rusev, who getting blackballed because, let's be honest, them people in the back, somebody want to fuck his wife. They sit there and see Lana. No, see, this is the thing. People don't tell the truth. You look at Lana. Lana is hot. We all know this shit. Somebody want to fucking stick their piccolo in her.
She hot, but man, she one of the worst wrestlers on the roster.
I think that's just a ruse. I really think. I think that's a ruse. You know, that's a part of the fucking storyline.
I think if she had it, she would be doing it. Because WWE is soft. They're soft on blondes. They let blondes do whatever they want.
You don't get it. They would probably would have loved put the title on Rusev. They gotta make him pay because they felt like you went against us.
They ruined the storyline.
You don't ruin our storyline. If Dolph Ziggler's fucking you, because you know why? The truth is, they look at somebody like Rusev and they feel like he don't deserve a woman look like Lana. How she's gonna be with somebody that look like that? She should be with somebody that look like Dolph Ziggler. You know it's the truth. That's how Vince and them feel. You know, they can't stand that a guy like Rusev is getting it done. In the ring, out the ring, in the sheets. And that's the way it is.
Ask my wife about my stamina.
If Rusev get granted, hey, I'd like to see Rusev go to New Japan. Real shit. I think he'll fit over there beautifully.
He would be great over there.
It would be seamless. And then they might put the strap on him, and then the WWE would drop to their knees and be trying to blow him to come back.
They would probably put the belt on him over there.
And then he can go to Ring of Honor. See, look, what he had a problem with, like Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes did the right thing. Cody Rhodes got the fuck out of there, went to fucking New Japan, went to fucking Ring of Honor. He got the Ring of Honor strap. He been performing good in New Japan. His name value is...
His name value was already up there.
No, it's different. No, it's different.
Father.
It's different. It got nothing to do with his damn daddy.
It has a lot to do with his daddy.
No, it got nothing to do with his daddy. Cody Rhodes have skills. We're not talking about fucking David San Martino, man. We're not talking about Scott Putski, okay? No, I'm just saying. You talking about like some bum-ass son that can't get it done when you got a Hall of Fame daddy. No, Cody Rhodes can get it done as his brother can get it done, as his daddy got it done.
Oh, jeez.
Shit.
Did you really just say David San Martino?
Yeah. And we sleeping on what Mexican promotion?
WrestleMania 1.
Lucha.
And me and Dad are going to go out and get it done.
I consider Lucha Underground a Mexican promotion because it's basically ran by AAA. It's just it's in a TV show format.
They're hot. They're hot, dude.
And if whatever you can see on like Facebook and the internet, I try to see it. I try to look at a diverse thing. Because like this guy and a couple other people that's in our little group, they sit there been talking about New Japan for fucking goddamn years. So it's like I try to get more diverse with all the different type of wrestling organizations. Even that's why I say I look at TNA and I don't even like Jeff Jarrett, bitch ass. That dude's scum.
Yeah, and congratulations, Tyrus, on getting your release, so they don't hold you back anymore.
He felt like they was holding him down creatively.
What the fuck were they holding him back from? Can somebody please tell me?
I don't fucking know, but it's his right. So, okay. I think it comes to the time where we get to the end where we should try this calling shit.
The number is 909-496-4752.
909.
496-4752. I mean, they're pretty interactive on the Instagram, sending messages.
You might get somebody on a call.
To go back and forth.
4752.
4752.
Oh, 4752.
Now you handed out the wrong number.
4752.
Oh my lord! What a weekend, huh? You know, and I really hate the fact
Triple H like Prince Puma, wrestling quick.
And I hate the fact that, you know, we're from Southern California. SummerSlam needs to hurry and get back. Over there in Brooklyn, what the fuck is that?
It's gonna be there next year.
Only thing I can think of is that the Barclays Center, they're cutting them a sweet deal because God knows the Nets aren't filling the stands.
Hey, but you gotta remember, at the end of the day, it is New York.
It is, but we're LA.
Yeah, we in the IE. CDS 7-1. We are in the IE.
What the area code give it away?
Yeah, I think the fucking area code pretty much give it away.
Yeah, it ain't toll free, unfortunately. It's one of them goddamn government phones.
You know, Obama.
Yeah, but man, yeah, it's gonna be.
You gotta enjoy it, shit. You never know. Trump might take the goddamn phone away.
Oh, he gonna cut them fucking phones off. Believe that shit.
See, Jigstar83 says, "Stop hating. Don't hate on New York."
Hey, let's be honest, man. SummerSlam, all you think of is the beach, the sun. You get that in Southern California, man. Like, I understand you want to switch back and forth to New York and stuff. And let's be honest, at the end of the day, this all comes down to money. We know the Barclays Center is probably cutting a better deal than the Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got No Mercy coming out here next month on the 24th.
Is it?
Yeah. If they don't fucking take it away like they did Royal Rumble last year.
Don't fuck this up, Mitchell!
Yeah, exactly. They fucked us out of the Royal Rumble last year. Royal Rumble supposed to be at Staples Center, and they turned around and sent that shit to dusty ass San Antonio.
Okay. Yeah, well, fuck it. There ain't nobody calling in.
It's late, bro.
Shit, motherfuckers on Instagram, shit. So
it's easy to be on Instagram. Motherfuckers don't have time to call.
What I'm saying is, we have on this show. Well, shit. Well, we finna end the goddamn fucking shit because I'm seeing the countdown. 16, 17 seconds.
See that? Yeah, man. Nobody wants to go to Coney Island except the Warriors. That's it.
Hey, you know what we gonna do? Instagram. I'm gonna have to get up on my goddamn seat and fucking start this shit, and then we can fucking try this shit again. Share your fucking video for the next 24 hours. All the live videos ended. Keep talking. You can keep going.
Hey, real shit though.
You can keep going.
I'm gonna just tell you the truth, Randy. I think we should invest in a good fucking device and toss the YouTube shit and just stay on Instagram.
Hey, you know, it fucking works.
That shit's way better. That shit's way more interactive.
Ah.
These are all the people watching?
No, these people live now. And we're back!
Yeah. It's one of those nights where we had to keep on going, you know what I mean? Now we're in fucking overtime. You know what I'm saying?
We're in overtime, man!
So anyway, so you think about all these wrestlers that are coming up right now. You thinking about all these different situations that are getting ready to happen, right?
Right.
Title scenarios, stuff like that. If Lesnar loses, he's walking out the door. We probably won't see him again until the Royal Rumble. If John Cena loses,
1, 2, 3, thank you. We are awesome.
If John Cena loses, he's gonna walk out the goddamn door. We're probably not gonna see him again until the Royal Rumble.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Real quick, we work hard at this shit. We trying to get more subscribers on fucking YouTube.
This guy's the hardest working guy in this shit.
Hey.
He's posting shit night in and night out. Oh. I'm fucking driving a truck half the day. Hey, I'm reading the shit just like you guys.
I got a fucking job too, and I got a couple kids. Hey. That's what I said. It's hard to fucking try to fucking find that.
Well, that just summed me up as being lazy.
To find that balance, but you grew up loving this goddamn business.
Love it to death.
You know, and just wanted to fucking sit here and talk about it. You know?
That's true, man. It's real shit.
And
man.
I feel like when we started the show, actually, if you look at the goddamn shit right here, it says established in 2008. That's when we decided to start trying out the show. Yep, and we had it from 2008, and then the YouTube channel, some with the fucking YouTube chain, and all our old fucking shit got knocked off, and then we got busy, and then we restarted. What was that? 2014.
2014.
I think
it was 14.
Yeah. And we restarted in 2014, and we've been on here. If you go on YouTube and type up Wrestleheads, and you'll see the same logo as this shit.
And I have to apologize too. There were some episodes where I was drunk.
Yeah.
I may have been humping a table. You know, some way out shit. I apologize. I quit drinking now. Everything's better. But sometimes the outcomes of these shows will make you drink. And you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're hardcore fans and you expect certain outcomes and they don't do the shit the right way, some people just say fuck it, like myself, and just start pounding them like Steve Austin. Except I get drunk and I come out here slurring my words. And anyway, I'll just apologize for that shit up front. But anyway, I mean, you guys post your comments, man. Like, how do you feel about SummerSlam tomorrow? Do you feel good about it? You feel like WWE's gonna do the right thing? You know, I feel like they've really been making strides this year with progressively moving the old guys out of the way and having these new guys run the show. Every once in a while, you'll see Cena and Orton take a pin or a victory from somebody, but for the most part,
well, the good thing is we know that Cena's getting to the end of the road. The road. Yeah. Now you can see, if you look at John Cena, you can start seeing the end. Randy Orton, he's just hanging around for a paycheck. And you can start to see the end. Thank you, Champagne. Look at Champagne Danny for the subscription. You just subscribe.
Kick butt.
Appreciate it. Spread that shit. But anyway, when it comes to that fucking shit, you know, the old fucks need to get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Because you got somebody like Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode is 40 years old. Time is not on his side.
Yeah, he's not going to be very long.
That's why I'm glad that he's going up to motherfucking SmackDown. He's getting a fucking chance, and he needs to get the belt. His goddamn theme music, and people don't realize this shit. A good theme music can take your ass to a world title, let alone if you got the skills to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
A good theme music can take you to a fucking world title.
Interesting fact.
Appreciate that wrestling clips. And yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Okada fucking come up there too, but I think New Japan gonna throw a shitload of money in his ass.
Interesting fact about Robert Roode. He's probably one of the only guys that we actually reached in our wallets and spent money on a TNA pay-per-view to watch wrestle. You guys might have remembered when Robert Roode went against Kurt Angle, and we all expected Robert Roode to win the belt, and TNA screwed us out of that night, and they had James Storm take it off of him for a cup of coffee the following week on Impact. That's why TNA is in the shape that they're in.
I remember.
And you know what?
We ordered that goddamn shit.
We ordered that shit.
See, this is what pissed me off.
Just to see Robert Roode go over, because he deserved it.
Him and Kurt Angle had a good match. Kurt Angle beat him. A couple of days later, a minute and some second, super kick from James Storm.
And that was it.
And
I'm thinking, why did you do that? That shit pissed me off to high hell. But yeah.
CDS, you right, Gangrel, that shit, I still listen to that shit.
It's going to be nice.
And plus the rap one was hard too. I won't stop till I see blood.
It's going to be good to see that glorious entrance at WrestleMania.
That shit's hard.
Absolutely. His theme music is... That's just the ringtone when the bill collectors call, because they're bloodsuckers. They bloodsuckers. That's why the fucking... When the bill collectors call, music comes on.
When I had my car note, and then I'm like, fuck, I owe him, and they calling me, I had the $1 Million Man with that damn money. That's what I had.
Yep, shit costs money, man.
Oh, man.
Shit does.
But, making a long story fucking short on here, what I'm scared for the WWE, you had motherfucking NXT show up and show out tonight.
They did it.
5 out of fucking 5 with the fucking match. They did not have one bad match. It's not one bad match I could say was even anywhere close to being bad. If you had a star rating like a Dave Meltzer do, I wonder what them stars would be.
It was a damn good show tonight.
And I know I'm not the only one in the world got a problem with that Dave Meltzer star shit, because he acted like the first 6-star shit was a fucking Okada and Omega. Not taking away from that shit, and I'm saying it on camera.
That was one of the best. That was the best match I ever saw.
They were some great matches, but you telling me that was only 6-star? What about Bret and Owen? WrestleMania 10,
the opening match.
What about motherfucking CM Punk and John Cena? Money in the goddamn bank in Chicago.
That match couldn't hold a candle.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Omega versus Okada? Hell no.
Oh man, them niggas took more rest than a whore in a parking lot.
You have to understand, what made Money in the Bank 2011 so special was your hometown. It was the crowd. It was Chicago. They really wrestled a basic match that night. Their match on Monday Night Raw had better moves in it than that one.
Nigga, did you just say basic?
It was a basic match.
Bullshit.
It was all crowd reaction, Randy. I'm just being honest. It was all crowd reaction.
It wasn't just a crowd reaction. It was a goddamn environment. It was everything.
That's all crowd reaction, man.
I'm talking about the fucking the emphasis on what was going on. CM Punk leaving.
You're talking about. Wait,
it was a lot of fucking shit. It was a lot of shit. You're
talking about 6 stars.
But I'm sorry, I can't give some where motherfucker was taking coffee breaks for 10 minutes. Out of the whole, what was it, 50-some minutes? They was breaking for 15 of it? And you trying to sell this shit to me like, oh yeah, oh man, they was going fucking, just going balls to balls for 50-some minutes.
What they did was extraordinary, man. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's trash. It was really good. It's a good-ass fucking match. But that's the first 6-star, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I refuse to believe that shit. But anyway, we ain't getting sidetracked even though we just got sidetracked.
Happens all the time when you're talking about wrestling.
Not Rumble. Motherfucking SummerSlam.
Biggest party of the summer, even though it's in fucking New York.
I hope Joe wins. Joe needs to win.
I think he deserves it. I mean, out of everyone there, I think no one deserves it more than Samoa Joe right now. Samoa Joe needs it. He's got to have it. You got to put it on him, man. He showed in his one-on-one against Lesnar that shit is not impossible. You know? And in a match like this where Lesnar don't have to be pinned, it needs to be Samoa Joe.
Hook and Rock, the first one was a good match. I don't know about the second one. I didn't like the second one. I think that was a good match of storytelling. Yeah.
That was a good match of storytelling.
And I mean, Hulk Hogan did a good job for his age. You know.
Yeah. That was a good match of storytelling and psychology.
Yeah. He did a good job for his age. You know. You can't take that away from Hogan. You know. Shit. When he ain't fucking his best friend's wives and shit.
Oh man. Don't start on Hogan.
Hey, and he made a porn tape.
We'll be here all night. Don't start on Hogan, please.
Did you see Omega starting in NXT or going straight to the main card?
Omega doesn't even want to come to WWE, as far as we know.
He want to come. He wants them to fucking prance his ass around. And I think if he come there, he's probably gonna go straight to the main roster. I don't even see him going to NXT because even though you look at Adam Cole, only 3-time Ring of Honor World Champion. Omega is bigger than him right now. And
you get that Omega versus AJ Styles, that shit ain't no joke.
Yeah, and I think they'll send them straight to the main roster. And I think Adam Cole going through the right shit. He's going through the right shit down there in NXT. It's the right spot. Right spot for him.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough one, man. But
okay. I'll subscribe, gave you guys a shout out. Appreciate it. Wrestling Clips 1, 2, 3. If you watch the show, and there might be a lot of people new on here who haven't watched the show, usually towards the end of the show, it's a term that I created about when I was working at another job about 15, 16 years ago, and I called it the kitchen bitch. You know, because it's like a bitch in the kitchen. Not talking about females, they could be a bitch ass dude. But, God. Really, that's why I named it after it was a bitch ass dude in the kitchen at a job. But nonetheless, it's the shit of the week.
What chaps your high?
Yeah, what pissed you off through this fucking week? This motherfucking week.
What was the fly in your ointment?
Now, I'm trying to think this past week what I didn't like. What's my kitchen bitch?
What pissed you off this week?
What? Okay, you go first. Wow, fucking see everything.
You know what? I don't really have that much of a kitchen bitch this week. No, I'm just saying, like, for the most part, it is what it is. I can say TNA every fucking week, but I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
I can't say them because I actually seen them going in a positive direction. Maybe that Giant Impact for you.
Why the fuck would they name him Johnny Impact? What kind of shit is that? That's so generic with their programming.
But see, with because Lucha Underground's kind of under AAA, I'm kind of worried about them. If you seeing all these people starting to get used in TNA, I know AAA and them got to deal with them, but if they starting to let them use their people like that, that's not good.
Well, here's the thing though. Lucha Underground tapes what? They tape all their whole season in what, a month?
God, that's just
they tape the entire season in a month, and then the rest of the year, these guys are out working, making money.
It's fucking stupid.
You know? And in TNA, hell, a lot of their shit's in advance. If you guys didn't know, Eli Drake's going to become the fucking Global Enforce champion.
Eli Drake.
And that's well deserved. But I would appreciate it not knowing about it until it happened, because it should have happened live. You know what I mean?
Congratulations to Eli Drake.
But Eli Drake's going to win the Global Force title.
As our former co-host on here, watched Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. He was on there. Motherfucking Sean motherfucking Ricker, a.k.a. Eli Drake.
The big bad gravy daddy.
Some whole going on.
Shouts out to Amar for that one. Our old buddy Amar, who used to be on the show with us. He loved to talk about that dude when he was still in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Him? Who's over there fucking...
The hobo.
No, he's stupid.
Talking about the hobo.
Brian Cage.
Cage is the motherfucker. Now, Cage is the mother that you need to sign. That dude is the truth, man.
Hey, hold on. And motherfucking, if you watch the underground wrestling or the independents, motherfucking Jeff Cobb, aka Manzada Cueto.
Yeah, that dude
that
too.
Motherfucker is the truth.
That dude.
That dude is the fucking. That Cage is really good too.
Big, can move, sell everything, devastation, storytelling, hard hitting. Everything you can think of, that guy's got it.
That black dude, what's his name? Keith Lee, I think.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, he's on the independent. Both he kind of got a little gut, but that motherfucker is strong and he got a moveset. Like, it's a lot of them big dudes that's on the independents that they can go.
They can take Moose's spot right now.
Yeah, they can go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking Moose.
You can take his spot.
What the fuck happened to that dude? He was better in Ring of Honor. Like, he went to TNA and got lazy.
I don't know.
I think that's what it is. Well, you remember when I was talking shit, that was my kitchen bitch when he was hitting Cody Rhodes with that chair. Cody Rhodes
hitting him with them soft ass chair shots. What the fuck was that? Are we doing wrestling right now? Or are we fucking playing patty cake with your friend your friend Pedro over here. While you and your friend Pedro out playing patty cake, your Uncle Rico was scoring $175. Yeah.
So, to hurry up and wrap this motherfucking puppy up.
Man, SummerSlam's gonna be good tomorrow, man.
Yeah. SummerSlam's gonna be good. Oh yeah, we're gonna try this shit again. Live show on Instagram. Then the other camera, as we pointed right now, that's pointed at us, is going to the motherfucking YouTube if you want to see the whole thing in its entirety. That's BC. WWE would not allow a big guy to do shit. They won't worry about them getting hurt.
You know what? I used to think that until Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns started changing that for the bigger guys.
Josh Young, 935, biggest draw in wrestling today. Who's the biggest draw in wrestling today?
Roman Reigns, probably.
I'll say Roman Reigns, motherfucking Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles for sure.
Shit, there's somebody else on SmackDown.
And in Japan, it's Okada, Omega.
Bigger guys are more likely to get hurt doing a high fly move. It depends.
I don't know, because I'm watching Strowman do it with grace.
Yeah.
I'm watching Braun Strowman do it with grace, man. Really, real shit.
To me, in my opinion, it's Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Hey, I've been pushing Roman Reigns on here for years, man. They've been giving me shit. I'm like, people hate on Roman Reigns, and I think I wrote on one of the fucking posts. People hate on Roman Reigns just to hate. People been pissed off at Roman Reigns from that fucking Royal Rumble with motherfucking Daniel Bryan. And let's see, if Daniel Bryan would have won the Royal Rumble, he would have been fucking hurt.
Speaking of Daniel Bryan, I don't think he should try to wrestle again.
Yes, they need to start a fucking petition.
I don't think he should try to wrestle
is he
again.
trying to fucking wrestle? Man, you got a Hall of Fame career, man.
If
you got 4 world titles. Stop.
If WWE doesn't feel safe with letting him wrestle, knowing that the crowd moves when he moves, there's something wrong there. And you got to really be mindful of that.
Daniel Bryan, I wish you was listening to this shit. Stop, man. You got a daughter now, man. You got to be more conservative when you got kids. You got to start thinking about them, not yourself. Do you want to be like Steve Young, can't even remember your fucking kids' names? That's why he had to retire. He couldn't even remember his fucking kids' names. He got hit so many goddamn times.
He brought us a goddamn championship in 94
and let's be honest, Daniel Bryan retired. WWE stopped him probably when they started tracking his shit and probably heard about all the fucking concussions that he got on the independents, let alone the fucking ones he had there. They probably said, oh shit, you gonna get a suit. Fuck no, you done.
It's tough, man, because you know that he's such a big draw, you know, and if he was still wrestling, I would have said he was the biggest draw, you know, because the crowd just, they're on him like that. But that's why I said, if WWE is not willing to let him go, where they know they can make money off of him, something's really wrong there, and you got to really pay attention to that.
And I said, the only ones probably be crazy enough to hire him is Global Force. And if they do,
no, I don't even think they.
No, I'm saying they need to, because if they do hire him, they can get in a bigger fucking arena, and they can probably start making some fucking money.
And you know what else? Thoughts and prayers to Ric Flair for a speedy recovery. He gave us a real scare at the beginning of the week. Thought the old man was gonna go, but he seems to be doing okay.
He kicked out at 2. You fight, Flair, fight.
Yeah.
God damn it, Nate. I can't stand you. Fucking Hogan lived past you. No. 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 I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's
man.
just the fucking truth.
It's all about Jim Cornette saying he's staying in shape so he can outlive Vince Russo so he can piss on his grave.
Hey.
That's good shit. But I'm gonna tell you,
I'm sorry.
I didn't see a lot of that on TNA. This motherfucker hitting that Golden Corral, Chewy.
Shit, no. What they said, fucking what's his name was making fun of him. Bruce Pritchard. Yeah, double cheese, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He should have socked Bruce
God,
Pritchard.
Bruce Pritchard had no business being in front of the camera at all. That just was a horrible fuck. If you're not Brother Love, fella, we don't want to see you in front of the camera, man. That was one of the worst things I saw.
You don't like Bruce Pritchard?
He don't come off as an authority figure to me. I'm so glad Cornette dethroned him. And then Dutch came out there for a cup of coffee, but he really just probably doesn't want to be out there in the front. Probably just wants to work the back.
He should. He's in a goddamn wheelchair and shit.
Cornette's the best one. You know what I mean? Like,
they had to get a fucking real authority figure.
A straight shooter. Yeah.
Well.
With that, you got to wrap it up.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we're gonna wrap this motherfucker up. Tomorrow we're gonna have another show We're gonna go live. Instagram. We're gonna go motherfucking.
After SummerSlam, right after SummerSlam.
We're gonna go for the big camera right there. We're gonna go for motherfucking YouTube. Please subscribe. Spread the fucking word.
You guys kicked ass, dude. And that guy X-In with all the facts.
Yeah.
I love that shit, dude. Because I'm
gotta
going to be honest with you. I watch wrestling. I love wrestling, but a lot of stuff I don't know, and I'm always willing to learn. We're not one of those fucking cocky groups that go, we're bigger than thou, and you got to give us credit
if you
and
look
all
at our
this
page,
and that. If I don't know it, I don't know it. And if you know it, thanks for sharing it.
Either Facebook or Instagram, which we just started this Instagram like 5-6 months ago. And no advertisement, it's just been growing and growing, word of mouth and all that shit. The Facebook's been growing. We wrestling fans, we felt like we had to put our opinion out there. Because I sat here, we looked on YouTube, right? I was like, and this is years back. And I'm like, damn, I want to see a wrestling show with motherfuckers that come off to talk about wrestling like how I feel. I mean, you seen these bland, oh yeah.
I remember, I forgot who it was, said TNA was a wrestling company of the future. That was hilarious.
Shit, probably was no worse than the motherfucker got that TNA cross the line tattooed on him.
Oh, God.
But nonetheless,
oh no.
We did this shit for not only to get our opinion out, how we feel about this fucking business, but for other wrestling fans. I'm like, cause I mean, shit, I want to hear somebody talking shit. Like, I never heard a fucking wrestling fan or a wrestling show where everybody's like, they conservative on there, they don't cuss and all that shit. No, fuck that. Because if you got emotion, if you cussing, there's some emotion behind it because you care about something.
Care about the shit.
Yeah. I never wanted to have no fucking vanilla ass show. You know, we never wanted no vanilla ass show.
Nope.
And I noticed from the Instagram how fans be getting into it even with each other.
Because it's passion, man.
I don't sit there, I don't stop it because I feel like, hey, if somebody say something, somebody should get to say something back. Like, you see some of these wrestling pages like, no, disrespect will not be tolerated. If somebody disrespected somebody, they deserve the chance to fucking fire back.
Yeah.
And if it goes back and forth, it goes back and forth. As long as nobody's saying no racial shit, see, that's where, if it gets racial, then somebody got to step in. Because then the shit went too goddamn far. Yeah. But if it's good old Tennessee shit talking, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
You know? So,
we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this batch out tomorrow. The SummerSlam after show.
Yeah.
SummerSlam. Hope they don't fuck this shit up.
Yep.
We're going to be live. Instagram. We're going to be live. Well, we ain't going to be live on YouTube.
But it will get uploaded.
It'll get uploaded in the next fucking, I don't know what fucking time. Going on 11 o'clock. It'll be loaded up in the next hour or two. So
in the meantime, folks, get your pets spayed and neutered. Take care of yourself and each other.
Did you
I just went Jerry Springer and The Price is Right.
Yeah,
yes, I did.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Yep.
But
and might as well hit the Brian Gumble. Good night and Godspeed.
Appreciate everybody. We're gonna see y'all asses tomorrow.
Yeah. Man.
Subscribe to our
YouTube page. Keep the good comments coming.
No
matter how you feel. You know?
Pass the word on the motherfucking Instagram. And check us out on goddamn, I'm getting tired. Check us out on fucking Facebook, man.
Facebook, all that. We on all that, man.
Shit, we got all this shit fucking sold up. We wrestling fans. We giving you our opinion. You can come on here. Give us your opinion.
Yeah, tell us how you feel, man.
I got no problem. And hopefully somebody fucking tomorrow call the trap phone so we can fucking talk some shit to somebody over the line.
If not,
I love that shit.
If not, the way you guys are commenting on there is great too, man. I love that shit.
So,
have a good one. Wrestleheads.
This is Chuck Jones.
Yep.
I'm Randy Dixon. We'll check you in tomorrow.
Yes.
SummerSlam.
Get some sleep. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. I gotta say, that was a damn good show. I actually like that Instagram shit way more than the YouTube. Because you know what?